Hey y'all, good morning. How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Not quite happy with some people, and let me back up. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Had a good time visiting with my mom, my sister, saw my brother. Um, all the good things. Saw my oldest daughter and my grandkids. So really good time in South Carolina, and then made it back home in the rain. Had a headache, still kind of have a headache, but that's probably because I need to drink a lot more water. Um, this story is, as you see, a South Carolina story is definitely a tragedy that has taken place. We have to be on alert wherever we go all the time, because the most innocent of times and enjoying yourself, your life, your family, your friends can end in tragedy. And sadly, this was the case Saturday night in South Carolina. So before we get into it, while I'm pulling the story up, please take a moment and say a prayer for these families. And also, before we get started, hit that like button. Okay, so let me double check, make sure y'all are on screen with me. Okay, so at least 4 people have been killed and 20 injured in a mass shooting in South Carolina. Gunfire broke out at Willie's Bar and Grill on St. Helena's Island in Beaufort County in the early morning hours of Sunday morning. This is pictures of Willie's. Okay, look like they're watching a game or something. Upon arriving at the scene, deputies made contact with a large crowd of people, several of which were suffering from gunshot wounds. The Beaufort County Sheriff's Department said it was learned that hundreds of people were at the location when the shooting occurred. Multiple victims and witnesses ran to the nearby businesses and properties seeking shelter from the gunshots. Officials confirmed that 4 people were confirmed dead at the scene, and at least 20 people were injured, 4 critically. Those in critical condition were taken to area hospitals, and their conditions have not yet been released. The identities of the victims will not be given until officials have spoken to the families affected. This is a tragic and difficult incident for everyone, says the sheriff's office. We ask for your patience, and as we continue to investigate as we continue to investigate this incident. Our thoughts are with the victims and their loved ones. A person of interest in the shooting has been identified. Officers confirm those with information. Are they saying has he been arrested? Because it doesn't seem like he's been identified, but those with information about the devastating shooting should contact investigators. Master Sergeant Duncan or Crime Stoppers of Beaufort County. South Carolina U.S. Representative Nancy Mace says it is completely heartbroken to learn about the devastating shooting in Beaufort County, offering prayers to the victims and their families. Willie's is the go-to gathering place and a hub of warmth and friendship in this beloved community. The team behind the Gullah Cuisine restaurant are dedicated to supporting the local community, especially its young members, with a big push on giving back and nurturing the next generation. It is not yet known what sparked the shooting or why so many people had gathered at the bar. But I mean, well, it was Saturday night, probably was watching a game and just lasted longer. Who knows? Excuse me. St. Helena's Island is one of over 100 islands off the coast of South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, making up the Sea Island. Population 8,700, and is known for its rich Gullah culture. So this is the outside of Willie's. And I just wanted to bring you guys this breaking news. So I don't think that there's any updates as of yet. Oh, here's another one, another shooting. See what I'm saying? You just can't go anywhere nowadays. You really, really can't. Homecoming horror. This was in Mississippi. Mississippi shooting. When did this happen? The 11th. A pregnant woman among 6 killed and as 12 injured after gunmen opened fire at the school football game. Are you kidding me? Wow, look at that scene. This is crazy. The stuff that's happening. So they say another 12 people were injured as gunfire broke out around midnight on Saturday as the streets were filled with people for Leland High School's football homecoming celebration. So it was a homecoming. Man. Crowds had gathered in Mississippi Delta after Leland High School's homecoming game against Charleston High School. 2 separate gunmen are believed to have opened fire in Heidelberg and Leland. Mississippi senator confirmed 6 people were killed and at least a dozen had been injured. All of the victims are believed to be adults, with them all rushed to nearby hospitals. Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves said on social media initial investigations indicate that the Heidelberg High School, 2 people were killed, including an expected mother. A suspect has been identified and was taken into custody by law enforcement. In Leland, multiple people were killed and injured during a shooting on one of the town's main streets. Law enforcement officials are working to identify those responsible. They're making every effort to find out who did that shooting. We're just in prayer right now for the whole city because it is not something we represent here in the city of Leland. It was homecoming weekend, of course, and everybody's families and friends and neighbors together having fun in the downtown area as we do every year. So far, no suspects has been identified in this situation, and no one has been detained in relationship to the shooting. The identities of the victims have not been released. The population of Leland is 4,000 people. It is northeast, 120 miles northeast of state capital of Jackson, Mississippi. Residents under the age of 21 have been placed under a 9 p.m. curfew by cops back in May in an attempt to crack down on violence. Well, it sounds like Mississippi might be one of the next states that's going to be getting troops on the ground. One woman caught up in the homecoming incident shared on Facebook how she locked herself into the trunk of a stranger's truck to stay safe. I'm still shaking. I just kept recording in case it was going to be my last. I was calling on my people saying, look, I am in somebody's trunk. I know my body is going to be hurting tomorrow. Wow. I don't even want to ever have to imagine the fear of having to run for my life in a situation like that. So they say, we left there believing we'd check this one off for one in the books, he said. No issues whatsoever, no triggers, no warnings that something like this would take place. The football game and the tailgate on the campus, everyone was having a good time. And it closed down in good spirits. So I don't know what happened. If it closed down in good spirits, somebody wasn't in good spirits for sure. So that's it for this particular video. I have a couple other stories I want to bring to you guys, so definitely turn your notifications on. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. Again, subscribe to the channel if you have not, and if you have, thank you for joining the channel. I appreciate you being here, and share out any of the videos. This helps the channel grow and get out to more people. And don't forget to turn your notifications on, okay? Because I don't know if I'm going to post multiple videos today or not, but I do have more stories that I need to get out to you guys. So y'all take care, stay safe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.